chasing victory, but by the looks of things, England need a miracle to win it. Get on the draw in running.
All right, so welcome back. Of course, the filly taking on the boys. She's really won a good race. Of course, well done to Bridget Gerber and the entire Gerber family. I know that they'll be tuned in watching, and really a good win from this daughter philanthropist. Well done to Smanga Kamala. Well done to Alec Laird as well. Let's hear a little bit more about it. Well done, Smanga. I know that's a filly that's been nice and consistent through her training ranks.
Yes, she has been obviously doing a bit. I think she's a big filly. She's got a big action underneath her. Allows her to cruise easily, you know. And today we came back, we have a look. I said, you know what, I had a nice weight, and I thought if she is quick, and I'm going to allow her to use the action, but if not, and then try and get one to follow, and then allow her to just get that second wind. And exactly, it popped out quite well, and found myself behind the leader, and I just waited as long as I could. And I could feel, you know, she's there, but I just had to wait for challenges. Obviously, I have to bear in mind that she's taking on the boys too, so the last little bit, obviously we have to dig down, and she put her head where it matters and won a good race.
And she's obviously a bit above average, because some of these horses have run in the Grand Heritage behind that smart 3-year-old Rivers Town, so she looks to have a bit of ability. She's only had a handful of runs.
Yes, you know, Mr. Led will tell you more about her. Obviously, at home, she's just a very nice animal to work with, very quiet, and she does what she asks of. And yeah, big thanks to Mr. Led. Big thanks again to Bridget. Always nice to rather win in these colours. And to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Vogabos Drift. Well done to them. And again, to the guys that does the hard work behind the scenes, well done to them too.
Lovely stuff. Well done, Smanga. Good to have him back in the winner's enclosure. Mr. Laird, great to have you out at the VAAL. And yeah, she's really been a revelation. Nice and consistent horse.
We always thought she'd be a nice filly. She's a big girl, and she's coming to hand now as an older filly, so it's nice for Bridget. She kept this filly, and it's obviously similar colours as Alistair pointed out. Colin Gordon designed them, and they look very similar to the original colours. But I'm very happy for I think this might have been the first winner I had for Bridget, and we in the first winner for this year as well.
And Mr. Laird, in terms of trip, where would you be looking at with her? Because obviously she's hit the line, I thought, with a bit of running today. And I was quick to touch on it with Smunga that she's beaten some nice tops.
Yeah, we haven't gone further than a mile with her. She's a bit of a strong galloper, sort of a front runner. So if nothing goes fast, she's up there. And I don't know. I must look again at her pedigree, but I think a mile's about a trip.
Horses are in good nick at the moment, Mr. Laird. I know that you've had some hard luck stories, but things are coming together nicely, and obviously all the best for 2020.
Most of them running very well, thanks, Brandon. But they, as you say, too many seconds to be excited. But at least they're thereabouts.
Lovely stuff. Hopefully we'll chat again soon.
Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Laird. Good to have Mr. Laird on course this afternoon. Well done to the entire team. I know over this festive season it's never easy. Obviously, trying to get the work in, the necessary work can become a little bit of a problem. But the guys are cracking on. They've knuckled down. They've got the work in that they need to get in. And I can only imagine that there's a lot of improvement from this daughter of philanthropist. Well done to everybody concerned. Of course, to Bridget, well done. I know the entire Gerber family will be watching. And obviously for the man upstairs, Chris himself, certainly this one is for you, and I think the rest of the racing community would agree with that. So he'll be watching, there's no doubt. So we've got only, a handful of races left, two more. Only two more races, can you believe it? Certainly flown by, as they say, when you're having fun. Time will always go quickly. So get those bets on. Let's try and find a tote double to try and smile, because I know up until this point, it's been very difficult.
Master Magic. Set 1,600 metres, gates open, and they're racing. Good start for them. Flash Burn was one of the first to break. Captain of Tortuga sticks to his stations on the inside as they all converge towards the middle of the track. Virginia right up there as well. Silver God is in the open. Daravay, Shukamisa, they together. Mr. Greenlight and Full Master towards the outside. Lake Kinneret, Master Magic is racing towards the back of the field as they head down past the 1,200 metres board, and it's Flash Burn in the lead. Captain of Tortuga and Virginia travel together in a share of second. Then comes up the inside Silver God, Lake Kinneret. Further back then we find Master Magic, Daravay and Shukamisa still travel together. Mr. Greenlight just ahead of that bunch, and towards the outside is Full Mast, but still an equal playing field through the halfway stage. 800 metres left to go. Flashburn is still in front. Captain of Tortuga and